Well, this is what you were writing about in the most recent blogs. What was it? I'm blanking on the term. I have it written down, but it's the idea
of denial.
Yeah, denial, and the way that we're not dealing with the things that we're actually dealing with.
Well,
If I keep going out on Tinder, I don't have to face the thing.
Yes, and you see this on Facebook, where if somebody on Facebook has like a picture of them happy with their partner, that's great, they're probably happy. But if there's like 100 pictures come up and every week they're saying how happy they are, you start to think that it might be denial, that they're actually very unhappy. Because it's the same thing about being an alcoholic. If you're an alcoholic, you'll continue to deny it. If you're in denial, say, no, I'm not an alcoholic, I could give up any time I want. And the more they deny it, the more you wonder whether that's actually something they're suffering from. So a lot of us live, like on Facebook, for example, we try to project out this image of happiness. And the more frantically we do that, the more you kind of suspect that actually there's an unhappiness
It's the pastor that's preaching about hellfire for the gays that is fucking male prostitutes.
Exactly.
That's what's happening. And that's interesting. But aren't we all unhappy?
Yeah.
Because as a friendly guy, I am gregarious, I can be extroverted, and I certainly am very, very silly. But I'm also unhappy.
Well, because you're a comedian. Oh my goodness. I've never met the most messed up people in my life as comedians, honestly. And that's what I love about comedy. Comedy for me is the moral voice of today. And the reason why I think that is a good comedian brings up the stuff that nobody wants to talk about. They laugh about the humiliating things about being human. They bring up the stuff in politics that nobody will mention. But they get us to laugh at them. They bring the truth that's in us up to the light of day.
That's right.
And then we kind of laugh about it and we're freed from it.
That's right.
It's like therapy. So somebody goes to a therapist because they think the therapist will make them well, right? Make it better, make me able to have a relationship or whatever. Now, gradually over time, a good therapist will not give the person what they want because they can't. What they'll do is they'll help that person come to terms with their brokenness to the point that they can, embrace themselves. In the same way, this is what people go to church because they think the church will make them whole and complete. A bad pastor says, yeah, we can do that. Just give more money, read this book more, do these prayers, everything will work out.
Right.
But a good pastor refuses to do that and gradually helps the people look at their brokenness and confront their demons. There's an idea which nobody believes because it's ridiculous, which is you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. Now, we all know that's ridiculous. Don't look at the truth of how I feel. Bury that stuff down.
Yeah.
But what if it's true? What if we're able to be honest about the truth of our deepest anxieties and fears and pains, and we're able to bring them to the light of day, we'll actually find freedom in that very act. That's what therapy does at its best.